The airworthiness certificate is kept valid by keeping up with the airworthiness directives, safety bulletins, and AME standards to the specification of the helicopter. The aircraft registration is valid as long as the owner remains the same. Once the owner changes, there needs to be a new aircraft registration. The helicopter radio license stays with the helicopter, and it is registered to that specific helicopter. The pilot operating handbook must always be in the helicopter, and it is specific to that exact helicopter. The weight and balance must be calculated for every single flight. And in case you get ram checked by Transport Canada is going to want to see a weight and balance for when you are at your heaviest for that flight and at your minimum fuel for that flight, so they can verify that you're always within limits. There is a video on my channel outlining how to do a weight balance properly, so check that out in the video section. The aircraft journey logbook is to be carried on board for every single flight. The certificate of insurance must be on board at all times, and it is valid for 12 months. The interception orders are in the back of the CFS. The CFS is valid for 56 days and then must be renewed. And you must carry this on all flights. Finally, crew licenses. You want to make sure you have your aviation document booklet with you at all times. Make sure your medical is up to date. For your private license, 60 months valid below the age of 40 and 2 years valid above 40. And for your CPL, it is 1 year valid with medical below 40 years old and 6 months valid above 40 years old. And you also want to make sure you have your personal radio license with you along with your booklet. Ensure that when you're going flying, you always have an up-to-date VNC map. They are valid for 12 months until a reprint. You can have this in paper format, or if you have a tablet, in digital format if you're using ForeFlight or Garmin Pilot.